It was in the morning in the game when we were heading to the safari along with my driver Nick and guide Samao. We saw both the brothers Olobor and Oloshipa of Black Rock, but now with Rongai Pride patrolling their territory. They were very active, focused, and seriously searching for the hunt. It was a Good Friday holiday, and there were plenty of visitors in the game surrounding these brothers for the glimpses of pictures and videos. Oloshipa is one among five brothers Lorkulup, Olobor, Oloimina, and Olaisido. Oloshipa always stays with Olobor, and they together won many fights and took over prides by declaring war on them and proved they are the legendary Blackrock boys. And Olaisedo has disappeared, and it is more than a year. There is no trace of his visibility in the entire game reserve. Not sure whether he is dead or alive, nor surviving with another pride. In this coalition of five brothers, Lorkulup and Oloimina stay together, whereas Oloshipa and Olobor they stay together. He is Lorkulup, and he is the bravest lion from Blackrock Pride, but now taking care of Rongai Pride as a family lion. He is joined by Oloimina, and both are taking care of young cubs and the aggressive lionesses of the Rongai Pride. There are around 11 cubs and 6 lionesses in the Rongai Pride, and both take care of them. Lorkulup used to have the radio caller. Oloimina, the another brother of Lorkulup, is watching from far the entire drama, how the hyena was attacking the mother buffalo and her calf, and Lorkulup watching from far. When this entire episode happened, Oloimina patiently was walking towards the calf. His main target was the calf because his brother Lorkulup has already targeted mother buffalo. Oloimina quickly grabbed and had a half of the calf, and the remaining was shared by his brother Olobor. Lorkulup has a deep cut on his muzzle and must be an injury from the horns of a buffalo during hunting. He received medical treatment from the veterinary doctors of Masai Mara, but yet to get cured as he is struggling to eat after hunting. It was very emotional to see the mother buffalo and also the calf got killed by this legendary lion. But it's a nature and we have nothing to do. We are just waiting and watching and capturing the videos. And we have carried many emotions with us. And in fact, he has shown his heroism of killing this mother buffalo and her calf, whereas Oloimina and Olobor were watching from far. When Lorkulup has killed the calf, Oloimina from far, he ran towards the calf and quickly grabbed with his mouth. In one pounce, he killed the calf. And later, Olobor came and took his share and dragged the calf towards a safe place to keep safe away from hyenas and the jackals around. Lorkulup is very tired and also is very hungry, but due to the deep cut on his muzzle, he is unable to eat faster. He has to quickly finish his meal, or else he has to share with his bride who are waiting for the hunt. And if not, hyenas might attack for the kill in a group or in a pack. And obviously, jackals were surrounding Lorkulup. Hyenas knew Lorkulup has got a deep cut and is struggling to eat, but has a no choice. Lorkulup has to finish, and in the video you could see the deep cut muzzle, how it is irritating this lion. He's unable to bite, though he's having such a big canines, but still he's struggling to eat. Lions have three types of teeth. Incisors, the smallest teeth at the front of the mouth, are used for gripping and tearing meat. Canines, the fourth largest teeth, either side of the incisors. They can reach up to 7 centimeters in length. They are used to rip the skin and tear away the meat. But here, Lorkulup is really struggling to tear the meat and rip the skin because of his deep cut on the muzzle. It was a cloudy day, but also there was a sun on and off. And while watching Lorkulup eating this mother buffalo, you could see there's a lot of stress in him, maybe because of his injury, and he's very tired. He's a bit stressed. He cannot eat fully his full stomach. He was watching around. He was also looking around Oloimina, who is busy with a calf, and he was also watching the visitors. While we were shooting the video, he was looking at us, but we could clearly sense the deep cut of the muzzle really made him very uncomfortable to eat. It was pity to see his injury. It's not getting cured so fast, and I believe it must be around some 2 or 3 months old injury, and he's still recovering from that. Let's hope Lorkulup will recover faster. After struggling for some time, Lorkulup stood, he watched around, and he ensured there are no other lions from any other pride, neither hyenas or any jackals. He anticipated his brothers to join, but Oloimina was far and Olobor has already took his share. So he watched around and thought of taking a quick nap, and in front of us he just fallen on the ground and he slept off. After this, we went around to see where is Olobor, and Olobor is still trying to take his meal far from other hyenas or the jackals, because he want to keep it under a safe place under a tree. Because we could see the same hyena which tried killing this calf was eagerly waiting for his chance from far. Olobor has sensed that there is a danger from hyenas, so he kept dragging the meal and he kept under a tree, and he took a complete rest. You could see like he's enjoying the cool breeze and he's having his own time. He's sitting under a tree, under a shade, and he's having his time over there. That's very emotional to see. The calf is teared into 2 pieces and shared by Olobor and Oloimina. Olobor is called the strongest lion in his pride, because he is called as the nightmare for hyenas, and there is a video which I have seen. He alone himself killing a hyena, a pack of hyenas, maybe more than 20 were attacking him, but he single-handedly managed all and he killed one hyena. He switches between Rongai and Fig Tree Pride to expand his territory, and he also enjoys his company with his other brothers, Lorkulup, Oloimina and Oloshipa. Unfortunately, Olaisedu is not with him. It's a day two. The next day of the kill, we went to the same place to see what is happening there. We anticipated the pride, and the young cubs must be beside the kill because it's a buffalo and it's a huge meal for the entire pride. But unfortunately, we haven't seen the lionesses, the pride, or any small or a young cubs over there. We could see only Lorkulup and Oloimina sleeping and protecting the kill for the entire night. We were anticipating even, if not the pride, at least hyenas will be there because they are the hijackers of the kill. Or if not hyenas, or at least vultures. But to our surprise, we haven't seen any of them. And the meal was full. Half of the meal, I think it was ate by these two brothers, Lorkulup and also Oloimina. But seems like it's not sufficient for Oloimina. And Oloshipa was far from the distance. And in the morning around 5:30 a.m., all three were like together, and they were roaring. And I understand it must be a communication among them. And as the sun rises, and we have seen plenty of hot air balloons in the sky, and we have also seen Oloimina suddenly woke up after his roaring. He came towards the meal and started. It was indeed a great thing to see the hot air balloons in the morning, and even from such a distant height, they were witnessing this entire episode of how Oloimina was busy in eating his morning breakfast. So we could capture plenty of videos on this hot air balloon. And after having a stomach full of meal, Oloimina gave up and he wanted to take a nap beside his brother Lorkulup. As the sun started rising and the temperature started increasing, Oloimina took a quick nap beside his brother Lorkulup, and whereas Oloshipa woke up from his sleep and surprisingly he came towards our safari jeep and he took a break. He pissed in front of us for some time. Then again he walked a little distant and he slept for a few minutes. Then again he woke up and he started going towards his brothers. Oloshipa went to the kill and he checked how is the kill. Is there any other part that is left for him to eat? And he gracefully greeted his brother Oloimina as Lorkulup was in deep sleep and later had a breakfast for some time. He seems to be very hungry and kept eating for a long time. It was indeed a great bonding the way Oloimina was looking at Oloshipa. It's like inviting his brother for a meal. Oloimina has said nothing to his brother Oloshipa. And Olobor, I don't know where is he. There is no trace of him at all. Whereas these hungry brothers had a stomach full of meal. Lorkulup didn't even woke up. We can anticipate the way he's sleeping. His stomach is full and he is enjoying his sleep. Whereas Oloshipa got his turn and he started biting all the pieces. And we can look at his stomach, it's already full, but still he don't want to miss his opportunity. I believe he is the last one to finish the meal because Lorkulup is no more interested to have his meal, whereas Oloimina has been eating for hours. We were there almost from morning 6 a.m. We have been watching Oloimina eating till 8 o'clock. From 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. almost, Oloimina was busy in eating. And later after a break, Oloshipa joined him. Both the brothers, Lorkulup and Oloimina, were in a deep sleep. It's very surprising and seeing them sleeping so peacefully, whereas Oloimina watching at them and he's busy in eating. And there were all the safari jeeps around witnessing this coalition of these brothers, like how they are sharing a meal together. And we unfortunately could not see the lionesses and the cubs around. Not sure, they must be very far from this meal. Oloshipa also looks a bit stressed and also tired, but he has no choice. He has to quickly finish his meal, or else there is always a competitors outside. Must be a lions from other pride, or maybe the group of other lions, or maybe the pack of hyenas which might be looking for their opportunity. Either Lorkulup, Oloimina, or Oloshipa, they has to kill as soon as they can. As Oloshipa is busy in eating, whereas Lorkulup is sleeping, and Oloimina was watching around. And I believe they were searching for a shade because it's becoming too sunny and it's becoming warm, and Olobor is not around. Lorkulup and Oloimina has to look for a place where they can go and take rest under a tree. After a deep sleep, Lorkulup woke up as it was too sunny and the sun rays must be harsh on him. Hence, he wanted to move to a shade under a tree where he can sleep for more time. Obviously, he's a king and no rules for king. His stomach is full and takes time for digestion, and he needs more sleep for resting until he prepares for the next hunt. But I always feel pity looking at his injury on his muzzle, and I hope he gets treated faster by his own nature. Following his brother Lorkulup, Oloimina woke up and slowly followed his brother to be his side and share the share for sleep. Bonding between these two brothers is amazing, as they have always been a family lions of the pride, whereas Olobor and Oloshipa, they kept away from this pride